Welcome to the Grab a Coffee podcast. I'm Alice.
And I'm Francesca.
Catch up weekly with a coffee where we chat about life running small businesses, juggling motherhood,
And tangents ranging from holiday embarrassment to female hormones and everything in between.
We'd start. We're both starting now, aren't we? How was your Easter?
Oh,
Nice to see
back
you.
to reality today. Nice to see you too. So, school morning was as expected, although I think it could have been a lot worse. Both were crying, and I had to force both doors shut. And Tristan's teacher had to get him onto the crook of the knee and lift the leg up because they've got his foot in the door, which is what he used to do when he was little as a toddler and when the card was an entertaining. Event, but yeah, and then he cried as well. But I've messaged a teacher and she's in class. Okay, good. So we'll just see how that goes. She's getting bribed with a writing lesson in 2 weeks. And we've booked another trip.
What? I haven't secretly won the lottery and not told you. See, we spoke about Belgium last week.
Yeah, so you know about Belgium. We're going there at the end of May. We suddenly had to change our plans on Sunday, so I had to cancel Daisy's brother coming. And I knew that Daisy would understand, and we needed to do, but I said, I'll tell you what, why don't we see if we can get an Airbnb or do something exciting and go. They're only 2 hours away, but it's a bit of a stretch for a day trip, but it's not quite enough for an overnight. And said, you know what, let's treat ourselves. So I found this little caravan. We've got 2 nights, a Saturday night and a Sunday night. When it's a bank holiday weekend.
Nice.
And so we're going to see my friends that are near there as well on the Sunday. See Lewis and his family on the Monday, and then come back to know the trip. She's got that to look forward to as well. So am I doing this?
I think she'll get more quality time with it because it's longer, it's not going to be rushed, they're not going to be needed to get off.
Exactly, and she gets to see his dogs because they obviously don't bring them with them. They come up to see us, but and she likes the animals. We're a bit scared of them.
Right. They're big and territorial. Wow, what's that?
Husky and a collie. The husky's on ADHD medication.
Oh dear.
Because he's like a teenager with ADHD. He's on actual ADHD medication from the vet. And the collie can't cope with anybody in her steps. I feel really sorry for her, really. She's really nervy.
Are they rescues? If you ask someone if the dog's a rescue and they're not, is that really offensive?
Yeah.
They're just really untrained.
Oh,
for the hair and dog story.
yes.
Is it your dog? The dog. By the way, for this turn under that video, we're in Nesso, one of our local
Got to do that. Gorgeous cappuccino that I got for free.
We've got free coffees.
How did we do that? Not because we're podcasting.
No.
We're not one of those influencers who says give us stuff for free.
No, we didn't get.
No, it's not that. No, please don't think that.
Hashtag not an ad. It's because we have points, and Francesca was like, "Oh, these are points," and I thought, "Oh, I always forget that I have points here. Every time you pay, they automatically go onto your account." And then I just looked, and I could get a free coffee too. So we've got a free coffee, which
I have used my points for lunch before.
That's amazing.
It's really good.
Yeah, so it's a good system.
Yeah,
Anyway, so we're here in Nesso in Morley with our free coffees. Oat milk's not right for me. I don't think this is particularly cafe appropriate story.
Brilliant. Does it involve
Someone's eating ice cream further away. Kind of not poo. A different P word. Brilliant. So Chile is she was born end of June last year, so I've been waiting patiently first season.
That's why you need nothing.
Yeah, so when I said Chile for the dog.
You never know that she left me earlier and then pack on.
Tomorrow said knackers for the dog, I'll tell you about it later. And she started it at a really convenient time on Friday, on Good Friday.
Right.
As we were halfway to Doncaster.
In the car.
I'm sat in the back with her. She's on a cream blanket. The blanket colour doesn't really matter because it was an old sofa blanket. It's her dog blanket.
It made you realise.
It made me see it.
Yeah.
So all this she's already like dribbling everywhere. She hates being in the car.
She's stressed.
She was so stressed. She was dribbling all over the car. I was getting stressed because we were in the nice car. And I was like, oh, this is disgusting. And Ella sat in front of me, they're having a lovely time, and I'm wearing, to set the scene, I'm wearing cream trousers. I'd already spilled coffee on my cream
Just about to ask
trousers.
if you're wearing your white jeans, but that's just as bad.
I'd already spilled coffee on them. The journey. Because Liam's such a reckless driver. It's not really. It's very hard to drink, to like be stable in the back of a car. You forget when you're not a kid anymore.
Yeah, and you can't always see exactly where you are and where you go. It's really.
So I was just a mess. And then about halfway there,
I was
we're
just a
basically through Pontefract, and I was like, what is that? And I was, Liam, I think she did that start the period. No,
Proud
what do you mean? We know it. We didn't notice. I was like, oh, I'm noticing now. It's like, it was like, are you sure? I'm gonna put it out there that I'm 99% sure I know what this looks like. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You have a small bit of experience.
Yeah, a little bit of experience. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then.
But she's not gone on a big walk and come back with a cut, but my dog
No,
used to rip out his juice.
I was like, what else could it be? Yeah, I was like, well, it couldn't be anything else.
Yeah.
And so then I used the blanket to wipe her. I was like, yeah, it definitely is. Okay, confirmed. Great, we're on our way to your mum's house with no provisions for this. The only thing that I could say, it's a little cat bully that Elodie's got on her cat toy. Her cat toy, they're not a cat toy. A cat, her toy cat.
That's a toy.
A teddy bear cat thing. It had a nappy on because she liked to put a nappy on it.
Yeah,
we could use that nappy. When we got to his mum's, we went in and borrowed a pair of his brother's boxers.
Really?
But they were too big. So we like poked a tail off the. We turned him around, poked the tail off the widget bit. Here are widgets again. And then we had to tie it with a. Liam's mum was like, oh, let's get one of them bobbles. It's like the ones that I think both her granddaughters use that are like big crystal on them. So she had this crystal bobble on her back.
In style.
It was fine. It was all going really well. She was fine. She was a bit upset that she like had this thing on her, but she wasn't upset. She was. I mean, at this point, she's just getting sorry for herself. She's on a period anyway, but it's really weird. She's literally like me on my period. Liam keeps saying, "Oh my god, it's like you on your period." Yeah,
Really?
she don't walk. She's smoking around. She's just sleeping all day. She's literally like one of us. It's going to be her first and last because we've been waiting for this so that we can get a spade.
Yes.
So you have to wait until they've had the first
Yeah,
period.
anyway, that's a good thing to do.
So it's fine until
Oh, there's more.
what was realised. Bearing in mind there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grown-ups in that house, 4 of which have had dogs.
Oh my god, it's coming.
One of which was me, who's never had a pet. Really, pet. Like,
So you're taking responsibility for being an adult but not having experience.
Yeah, I'm not an experienced dog owner at all.
Yeah.
I'm winging it. Basically like motherhood. We're all just winging it.
Yeah.
And Leah's mum was like, Alice, I'm in a situation because I never quite realised that Charlotte and she weed and poo in Leah's mum's house.
I don't think he was going to be having the match anyway.
I was like,
No. No.
Anyway, they went in.
Once it becomes an animal thing, like a towel or boxer shorts, whatever, it's theirs.
Well, whatever. It happened. So then we were like, well, we've used up the only pair of boxes that he would give us because the rest of them are Calvin Klein's. So we was like, you can have a one so that it's not Calvin Klein. So
That'd be easier for
we had to let her just roam free. Oh, it was just, yeah. So her sister, Chili's sister, has been on my period for a few weeks, but she might be coming off it soon actually. So I knew it was coming. 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks.
Oh, do you know what I thought you were going to say? Well, a neighbour's dog had impregnated her.
No. Oh. Actually, Liam's parents' dog. Do they have a dog? They have a male. I don't think so, but they were like, oh, we're not concerned. I don't think he can be bothered. He's like 10 years old. And to be fair,
man's a man.
If he was bothered, if I was not bothered, she was like almost flirting. Hey, pay me any attention. And he was just like,
Do you like my new hats with the crystal on the back?
yeah. Working with a crystal ball. And he was just, no. as soon as he sees, because she's obviously puppy and he's old, as soon as you can almost see the eye roll, like, oh god, she's back. Whenever we turn up with her, oh, she's here. I'm not going to get any peace for the next 8 hours. Because she just wants to play. So yeah, that was a really, really great time for that to happen.
I didn't really have any real blood. Tristan and Daisy both gouged their knees out on the concrete during the days, but that's natural, isn't it? Tristan was on his scooter. I was with my friend. Minnie came running around the corner. Tristan, bleeding.
It's not a school holiday if you don't gouge your knees out of anything, is it?
We've all got little things on our knees. And by the time I got to him,
skin is like rough on my
Yeah,
knees.
yeah,
From
yeah.
being a child.
Yeah,
Rough,
totally.
rough.
Yeah.
Some bubbles on it.
And then
It's
Daisy,
like this bubbly zoom.
even though you know you can shape.
I know I need to. One of my clients recommended to debubble after listening to the podcast.
You don't need gimmicks. Just yeah, poor Daisy went out with my mum when she was leaving our house last Wednesday, and then on the way back she was running. Why not? Took the skin off both palms, both knees, one shin on top of the foot.
Oh, feet, no. Oh my. I remember when I used to like nearly take a nail, you know, when you catch a big toe on a step or something, when you're running around there.
Didn't expect that reaction.
It's horrible, isn't it? It's really horrible.
It's horrible. Oh, my toes are running now, remembering falling off, riding, like missing the pedal, hitting the shit, going straight over the handlebars. Anyway, what else were we going to say?
Did you have an Easter egg hunt?
No, we just ate them.
Just ate them. Like, you just laid them out. Here are your eggs.
Honestly, the table last night to put tea out. I just
It's
said
just not bothered about the Easter one,
he's decided. He mentions it as if it's real. I mean, he's quite clear that it is.
Really,
I don't really
in
mind.
this probably
It
don't
is,
give me
it
a
is.
second. I'm gonna strip it. Thank you. We don't have our boom arms in the cafe, so Francesca, we could do with a little holding on
Clip
thing.
Yeah. So Tristan's been walking around with an Easter egg in 2 parts, popping them together.
Okay.
Like eating a bit, putting another bit on top of another one, and going every 5 minutes. Look what I've created. And I'm like, yeah.
Okay, cool. What eggs did you get them? Genre of chocolate brand.
Okay.
They all have different. They all have a favourite, so they know who's whose when they see them.
They get a pen and write their names on. I don't even have to instigate that. The pen is out and they've written them on.
So they
straight
know
away.
which one is theirs.
The girls
so
don't bother with Tristan because they said, well, if there's no name on it, we know it's Tristan. So Daisy and Minnie have named theirs already. So Daisy was with me when I bought one of Minnie's and Tristan's, so she chose herself.
Nice.
That's her
Oh yeah,
favourite.
good choice.
So she got that.
Oh, your Snickers, Nestle. You've got to be careful with an egg because you're thinking about the bar, but you've got to think about the chocolate type. Anyway.
So they both got, I don't want a mini egg one. Like, that's sort of
Oh yeah, that's a good size egg.
Just saw them ages ago. Like,
Freddo's good, it's Cadbury's. And mini eggs.
Oh my god, yeah, it's mini egg.
Mini eggs Cadbury's as well. Yeah, I think it is because mine was mini egg and it was Cadbury's.
And then we got a different one each from their own.
Oh, nice.
And I remember an orange Smarties one and a Twix one.
Oh,
I remember
smart.
yeah.
Ooh.
So Tristan could see it on a shelf under the because we don't have a proper oven or anything. We just have this unit and an air fryer oven and a mobile hob, and it's got different shelves underneath. So when I say I put it under the oven, I don't mean it's like getting somewhere hot. It's on a proper shelf. And he kept coming. You're going to get the orange one because there was 3 different ones from their auntie. My mum gave them each, I think they were mini egg ones. So that was big size.
Oh.
And there was an actual rabbit from my auntie. Oh my gosh, yeah. When we had tea last night, I was like, look, the table doesn't have to be perfect. Just move it. So there was like a tower block there, skyscraper there.
Oh my god.
We just ate round it.
Yeah, very cumbersome. You need to just like knock them all apart, don't you? Like discard the boxes, break the chocolate.
Oh, Daisy's reduced it all down to
boxes.
1 part.
Nice,
Nice. She's
well done,
listed
Daisy.
what's in there. She's very organised. Yeah, I
She's
got
done
a marble one.
She's done the inventory so that none of her siblings can eat any. That's what she's done.
Yeah. At 2 p.m.
You got what?
There was yeah, all milk and white.
Oh, nice.
It's really nice. And
Who got your, did you buy this for yourself or did Mark get
oh no, Mark did.
Oh, nice.
And no, orange one.
I got one from a mum. I only got loads, but they're all dairy free, so I don't
So
eat any.
when I said in that group that I ate chocolate for breakfast, I did. Would you like to hang on? This is quite funny actually. Oh, it wants me to show you.
Yeah.
I'll put my ring doorbell. Do that. Honestly, there's something that moves in the garden all the time. So yesterday morning, I got really. It's like it's the last day. I don't know what we're gonna do. I just love to be outside.
Last day we've holiday.
Yeah. Of no, like I'm having to come back into real time zone.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I wanted to be outside. So I made myself a coffee. I picked up my Easter egg box.
Hammering it down yesterday.
And I sat on our lounges.
In the rain?
No, it hadn't started raining.
Oh, just before it started.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Minnie came out to see me. I'd put the rabbit in the run as well. Minnie came out to see me. And I just felt it coming out of me. That's interesting brolly. So she went and got me her brolly. And she came out with the brolly. And then it's carried on raining. And it was like, I'm not ready to go inside yet.
Oh my God. So you put your Easter egg under the brolly, but you said
I had
two brolly. So Easter egg's got a unicorn brolly, and Jessica's got a vlog.
Oh, you really did need
To be outside, didn't you?
I'm in my
the air.
hoodie and my pink fluffy sleeves.
No.
So that's what I did. But
You're just craving fresh air.
I just ate that. I didn't eat the whole thing. I'd eaten some the day before. But I ate that thing.
Nice.
Brilliant. I'm regretting it today. And I'm like, I did yesterday.
Why are you regretting it?
All of that into my body in one go. I could take it 20 years ago and it would have disappeared.
The only negative, well, okay. The only negative thing, I'm going to coaching mode now.
Yeah.
So, like, it's the same amount of calories whether you have it all in one day or if you have a bit every day for 7 days. Your total calorie consumption of the egg is the same.
It is, but my body can get rid of some before the rest of it's gone in.
Doesn't really work.
Okay, fine. Oh, well, okay. That's quite good then. I think we need to delve into that because if I'm going to eat, I mean, I'm not even going to look at the box because I can't know how many calories it was.
I think a small egg.
Okay, so let's pretend it was 1,500 calories.
No.
1,000.
The numbers say.
Okay. So if I eat 250 of that every day as part of a £2,000
Say, yes.
pound. I wish it was pounds.
2,000 calorie a day diet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come Mondays hasn't already gone by Thursday, Friday?
Been gone.
I've used it up. Instead of eating the extra 1,000 on Friday, I've eaten 250 over 4 days. Mondays will be gone by energy, by pooing. Imagine.
Well, your body doesn't know what it's burning off. It doesn't know if it's Easter egg or if it's your toast. Food it's using. It doesn't know calories. I mean, it knows if it's a carb, if it's a fat or protein, because it'll put them into different uses.
Yeah.
It'll use them differently.
Is it going to use it as a carbs and sugars turn into carbs?
Yeah. So it will have used it for energy through that day. So you probably felt quite like perky yesterday morning after having half an Easter egg for breakfast with a coffee.
Some chocolates that came through at the bottom.
But as a calorie intake, like if it had been 200, if it had been 500 calories of chocolate, 500 calories of bananas, still 500 calories. You could overeat on anything, but with chocolate.
Yes. True.
You could have eaten a calorie surplus of fruit. In fact, I did have a client who was doing that because she loved fruit and sat on fruit so much, but she was actually going over the limit. She was overeating her daily calorie consumption like a result because it was fruit and chocolate. In her mind, fruit it doesn't have any calories. I mean, like things like berries are very low calories.
It's better than picking up a day.
Obviously, yeah, but it is still a calorie. So they say. So like every day I have, like most days, I get the little Aldi chocolate bars that are in like a pack of 5. So most days I have one of them, and I think they're about 160 calories or 150 calories. So I have like one a night. On the sofa. But if I have, I have, they're a pack of 5, so if I have one of that Monday to Friday, it's exactly the same as if I don't eat one Monday to Friday and on Saturday I eat on 5 in one go. Still eating the same calories over the week.
So that day.
Because you're the average of all your actions. You can't, I'll just repeat that sentence because I might crop that bit out in case he doesn't want to be in the back of the podcast. Yeah, you're the average of all your actions. So it doesn't, like if you have a salad today, you're not going to magically drop a pound.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same as if you eat a chocolate bar, you're not going to magically gain it. Oh, do you feel better?
Yeah. I feel like
It's like your kids, like your kids, they all eat like bits of chocolate probably, and chocolate and cake and sweets and biscuits.
it looks like there's been in loads of chocolate shop.
Yeah, but they eat it like on a weekly, monthly basis, and you know, but they're also eating other things, and you don't look at them and think, oh my god, they're gonna gain
Because they're kids and their
stones.
metabolism is nice and high, and their hormones
because
are
they're
playing. Yeah.
Sit down.
2 heavy bags heavier than my children into a dance studio today. Taught class, looked them back out again, gone home. I'm the same as Chili right now. So I had another shower. Then I came.
Your calorie deficit or your maintenance though is quite high, and you're tracking. Isn't it?
1800.
Yeah.
I always keep that in mind if.
Yeah. And remember, to gain weight, you've got to go up to your maintenance, which will be about 2100, and then you've got to go over that as well. So you've got buffer.
Found it quite easy to put words on.
3,000 calories is a pound fat. You've got to go over by 3,000 calories to gain a pound of fat. So that would mean, say you're eating just below maintenance. Say you're eating 2,000 calories a day. So you're not really losing weight, but you're not gaining. You're just kind of
Plodding along.
Yeah, just say. You would have to then eat let's say an extra 500 calories a day for 6 days to even start gaining weight.
I'm not going to risk that or test that.
Don't test it, no.
I'm never going to test that. I'm never going to test that.
Just give you perspective, like just overeating by 200 calories or 400 calories in one day isn't going to magically make you put on pounds. Okay. Just like undereating by 200 or 400 calories on one day isn't going to magically drop pounds.
Yeah, I know. It's a shame that.
That way is a shame. The other way is great.
I have to.
I mean, this is what people forget. Like people forget how long it's actually taken. The weight that they want to lose. Everyone wants to lose all the weight they've gained in 2 years in like 6 weeks. Forgetting that it's been a gradual thing. It's been them just overeating very slightly over a very long period of time. Most people don't gain loads of weight in a really short space of time. Probably the shortest space of time people gain weight is pregnancy, but there's loads of reasons for that. It's completely different. It's not comparable
and
to
after each
general.
baby, I've noticed the differences over the next week, the next month. Always gone back down. Actually, say baby's got to about 6 months each time, and I felt amazing. After Daisy, I went to a I did only get to 29 weeks. I feel like I cheated a little bit with that one. I never got really big. It was my first pregnancy, so nothing had stretched yet. But even my boobs were like much more civilized.
Yeah. Your boobs were small.
Maybe. I can't remember the size.
They just felt
sizes. It wasn't like. It felt like a top fit properly, and things don't fit properly.
But yeah, anyway, you see what I'm saying? Like it's like whatever weight you're trying to lose now isn't from January, for example. If you think about the amount, and this is for anyone listening who wants to lose weight, like if you're thinking, okay, I want to lose 1 stone, 2 stones, whatever it is, I can bet it's not from the past 6 or 8 or 12 weeks, so it's not fair on yourself to put that pressure to say I'm going to lose it in that amount of time.
So you mentioned 1 or 2 stones, so somebody looking at 2 stone thinking perhaps a year?
You could do it faster. You can definitely lose weight quicker than you gain it, but I just think it's good to have that perspective.
If they were going to try and be more realistic, allow themselves.
1 to 2 pounds. Yeah, 1 to 2 pound a week is a pretty sustainable rate of
keeping your energy, eating properly.
yeah. And at the beginning of a diet, you'll find you drop weight quicker.
Because it's a shock to the body when you changes the
It's all good water retention. And then once you get further into the diet, I think as well, like if you start dieting for too long, it's mentally very exhausting to be constantly trying to eat in a calorie deficit. So it can be good to do a more intensive dieting period and come up to maintenance, lift some weights, like just try and like enjoy the process, get stronger, and then maybe like in a few more months, like do a little phase again. Like you don't want to feel like you're constantly trying to diet. That's really draining.
Yeah.
But I don't expect to drop it really quickly when it took you however many years to gain. I wasn't expecting us to go down that tangent today.
Oh yeah. From me sitting in the rain with an Easter egg. That's where the magic happens.
Oh god.
Yeah, I did just want to be outside. I always just want to be outside.
Yeah.
Spent most of the day outside actually. We've got an area that we've got to cover over, so decking.
Nice.
Mark sofa out of pallets.
Nice.
4-ish years ago.
Lockdown project.
Yeah, so the whole thing was in 2020, and then he made the pallet sofa. When we changed our indoor sofa, we still used some cushions outside, so they use them for dangerous gymnastics. And show you a video when we finish. And so I just sat out there in my massive socks and.
Oh, you're camping. You went back to garden.
That's how we've got our roadies.
Yeah. That's good.
That was actually very good. It was very.
That's the kind of stuff, like the mindset stuff, that I want to talk about in the membership that I just want. That I'm just going to snake in.
I'm part of Alice's gang.
I'm just going to jump straight in. I was actually honestly shocked when
What's she doing?
When you wanted to join.
So I sent her a message straight away.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So this is basically the first week. It's going to be an ongoing evergreen membership that people can just join whenever they want. Community,
maybe even come and go.
Yeah.
I think people don't feel as tied in. I'm glad that gyms have stopped doing where you've got to like join for the whole year. You can go in and out. There's no joining fees. You can, and then you've got like that conversation that we just had. It didn't come from nowhere because this is something that we think about. It's for jobs, but it kind of came from nowhere. We were chatting because we were supposed to be chatting about Easter eggs or fun or whatever we did. But then that was because it's Ask Alice Day to Day in the membership group. So I could have been thinking, oh, I ate 2 holly Easter eggs and 7 broccoli and I've got a dairy milk in my bag and I'm going to gain 5 pounds. Exactly. And now look at what has just happened. So I could have put that in Ask Alice and found that out.
Yeah. So today was Ask Alice. Tuesdays and Thursdays we've got Ask Alice in the membership. I love how excited you are. Mondays obviously goal setting. Wednesdays hump day hype. We've got to hype each other out.
Oh, I like doing that.
Yeah. Just like positive support. Yeah. Fridays, focus Friday, so setting out your intentions for the weekends. I think weekends can trip people up a little bit when they're trying to be healthier. So the membership just for people who have strength goal or for any kind of goals, like because if you want to run more, if you just want to walk,
you just really need a cheerleader that you might forget from your own circle already.
Yeah. Like walking virtual.
Yeah. Anything, and somebody in the group put their breakfast because it was
the breakfast preps.
And I'm like, yes, because I just There was a
It's really good to see how there's other ways of doing things. Yeah,
Exactly,
and you can learn that
exactly.
from how other people do things.
and even though we might all be there for lots of different reasons, kind of all in the same story, mindset for this, mindset for that. So someone showing those breakfast things, be like, flipping heck, it's not just a 20-year-old on Instagram that's got it all sorted. I can do that too.
Yeah,
Because
everyone
everyone
else
else
like
like, done it.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And we've got the monthly calls as well. So
Okay.
first one next Thursday. First Thursday, but I've got a bit easy. If I do it on like the first or the last of the month, it'll be easy to remember. People can just remember. So first Thursday of the month is the group call, mindset call.
So is that like
The Zoom.
right?
Yeah,
I was thinking something like this.
Like this. I won't have a mic though.
Be very disappointed. Your boom arm out and sit in a really big office chair
with a cat on my knee. Oh, I've got some. Get ready.
Involved.
No,
Very
it'll be really nice
to the screen more often.
I know, last week. So yeah, I'm excited. It's only small at the moment, but it's only been started 5 days, so I'm pretty happy.
That is
that
really,
three of you
really-
wanted to join.
Really, really good. I think it's brilliant, and it's investing in yourself. But for somebody to join, it's investing in yourself. It's helping your mindset. It's helping organise yourself.
And it's £28 a month. Like it's not.
It's. I mean, God,
Less than £1 a day.
Like with my baby clusters, how often do these mums meet up and get coffee? Money just slowly filters out. I don't even notice that they spent that. This is a proper spend on something that is going to help me. It's help channel me. It's going to stop the ridiculous ideas that I have.
Like that one. I'm really excited to see where it's going to go.
I was trying to eat 1,000 calories a day because I was at desperation stage, and I knew it was wrong, but I didn't care, and so I need some mindset help. That's why I joined.
You're getting there, but yeah, it'll be
I
good.
did mindset for
really
other people. Someone booked in tomorrow for one of my complete package facials.
I was going to say, how's the facials going? I need an update on the Easter holiday facials.
And and the complete package includes a meditation and how wonderful it feels and how it just sort of resets the mind, and then my mind does stuff like that. But anyway, no, school holidays was great. So it was teenagers.
Yeah.
The 2 Wednesdays of the holidays.
Because I spoke to you last Monday, Tuesday?
Yeah, so I've done one of them.
So you've done the first
so
Wednesday.
I had 2 full Wednesdays, almost back to back.
Wow.
Just half an hour express facial. So it's just the skincare. So a few little tips
for a teenager, because I feel like you're a bit more for being. I wouldn't want meditation when I was 15.
Oh no, no.
You just want like glowy skin. You just want to look good, don't you?
You just want the hormone stuff on the fat on your face because it's really mean, isn't it? I remember not having any normal skin on my forehead from about 19. No, my body waited till I was like out in the working world. I was working in an office looking. So I had 2 full days of teenagers. It was very, very rewarding because some of them would come in like. The mum would do the talking. I'd offer for them. I'd say that
what it's like to be a teenager.
The massage can go down the neck and down the shoulders if you wanted to take your top off. I mean, the deer in the headlights, they were just like not having that at all. So a couple of them did, and it was really nice because we have a massage where I can get right back
if you had massage before. No. But if you've been to a spa with your mum before, then you'd be alright. But if you've never.
And I have a clever way of. I leave the room, and then I can hear the bed creak as they get onto it, and they've been told to get onto the blanket, so they're always covered. It's always for anybody that comes is the same. But then to see them all leaving, giving me eye contact, talking to me, actually
enjoying me of a story, but I'll tell it after this because it's like a terrifying massage story. So you carry on with tell me about the facials.
They were just brilliant. They were just really lovely, and lots of people have made the mums made comments about wanting to come back. Teenagers said they want to come back. One of the teenagers, so I've been inviting them. One of the teenagers that came last Wednesday, her grown-up sister's coming tomorrow after work, so it's going to be really lovely. But yeah, no, I've got a lady coming for the complete package tomorrow. Soak and scrub.
Oh,
to start off with a hot drink and maybe some cake or cookie or something nice. Shall I pour it into a mould?
like a pack of mini eggs from your Easter. I would definitely come for a pack of mini eggs from the Easter egg.
Then
anyway.
it's the full facial.
Yeah.
And obviously the massage goes down the neck, top of the just where hands can reach here on the shoulder blades. That's included in the facial anyway. So all the skincare that goes with that. Cleansing, toning, moisturising serum, eye cream, exfoliation before that, steamer. So not necessarily in that order, but all
Yeah.
And then face mask, arm and hand massage with a hand mat.
Nice.
Guided meditation.
Yeah.
And then when you're finished, just kind of keep straight out, sit down for a minute, gather your thoughts, feel, just in the moment of feeling amazing.
Yeah.
And just have a nice cold drink or something to stay hydrated. So that's 90 minutes here for you to unwind, reset. So the meditation, you can relax while you just have a normal facial. Of course you can. But your mind does go places, like when you're trying to get to sleep. I just think, I should have done that.
I really struggle with meditation. I think it's practice it. I think it's hard to meditate.
I think because I've been doing really little mini relaxations at the end of all my baby yoga classes for so long now, even if it's just something really quick like 4 and 8 breathing. A couple of deep breaths, get comfortable, breathe in for 4 and out.
Yeah.
After a couple of rounds, you can get enough breath in to do the 8, and it slows everything down. And you've got to picture each number as you do it.
Yeah.
So that's like a really small one that you could just do in the car before you set off if you're feeling super stressed.
So for me, like I always thought I had to literally think of nothing, but you just don't. It's not like just I could be counting sheep or something.
Absolutely. So one of the guided meditations that I could take you through. For example, and there's lots of different ones because some people don't like to be taken to a location, for example. So if I was to say to you about walking along a path, you can picture this, you can picture that, you're on the beach, you can hear the waves, and I'm tying that in with the breath. That might be terrifying for somebody. So you would check that first, but that isn't the idea. So you are picturing what I'm saying.
If I could,
what would you like to go to the beach?
Sun as well, that would be give me a cocktail on one minute.
Even if you think it's a bit daft or a bit silly or you feel conscious, you start the process and allow yourself to do that. When you are out of it again and sitting back up in the real world, you will hopefully feel a little reset and refreshing your brain. Find that. Even if it's not something really stressful or different that's going on in your life at the moment, to have a mental break. Have a nice breathe. Your body might have with a little massage that comes up here, you might have had that free. But just stop and slow down. And as you said, as a woman, I will go sleep and remember something that I did 15 years ago.
Oh my God.
Do you know what I mean? Like you just like in my head I'm like yeah, seriously. Stressing me out. Exactly. So it's a mental break. If you trust the process and go with it, and there's times in it where I've done relaxations and the person has said, if your mind now has started to wander, bring it back to the breath. Oh my God, it has just started to wander. That's like key times when your mind they'll do the breathing back and
shit, I've gone somewhere.
I was like,
I'm about the washing that needed.
Should we have the tea? I'll pick that up.
Oh my God.
And it's a mental break. It's a mental break.
Really feel refreshed.
Exactly. Yeah. And for the mums, yes, in class, the babies might still be a bit upset. They might be crying a little bit. They might be making a noise. Baby noises are always welcome. It's baby class. But if you trust the process, even if you've got hold of your baby and you might be eating, you might even have to just take and trust the process and having in mind what I'm saying. It just gives you that tiny little snippet. And then maybe at home, you think, oh, I liked when we did 4-8 breathing. I liked when she took us to the beach. I'll try that when I'm trying to sleep, maybe.
Yeah.
Or if your sleep's broken.
Or if you're just feeling like really, if the baby's crying, you feel really like stressed and you can't see a way out, and you just, I remember, like, especially in the early days, you can just get yourself in such a state and you just don't even know where to begin with like the house. Like I need to get out of the house, but I just can't. Like that would be really helpful to be able to just reset.
I remember that.
Like while you're in the shower and just.
You do all your thinking in the shower.
I
You
do.
need your brain to be active in the shower.
But if someone else might do all their relax, I do sometimes just relax in the shower. Depends what. I find that if it's a morning shower, I'm more relaxed. If it's for some reason my before bed shower. Yeah, I know.
Maybe it's a nice
I
wake
always
up
thought
point.
I'm a morning person. My business at night. I don't know if it's because I'm trying to digest what's happened in the day.
I find that.
Whereas I am more awake. Like I could get off 5. I wouldn't choose to, but I like if we get up really early for flight, I'm fine.
Oh, well, yeah, you're going on a flight.
Yeah, like even really early for Paul or something, like, I would be fine. Whereas if Liam has to get up really early, it like kills him. But I can be fine, and I'll do my best work in the morning. But
Brain's supposed to be fresh at then.
but then on an evening, it starts wearing again. It's weird.
There's a lot of worrying, definitely. A lot of thinking about things. Get ideas in the car and
Oh yeah. I
know. I know.
I always think of like Instagram posts, and then I'm like, it'll be in the shower, and as soon as I step out of the shower, it's gone, and I'm like, oh. How much is what are your pricing for the small, medium, and large packages? What do you call them?
You can
Express.
You can come along for an express station. 30 minutes. All the skincare as we mentioned. Massaging, massage. £25. Nice. An hour.
Yeah.
40.
Nice.
Complete package.
Yeah. They can either complete package or on a holiday.
Oh yeah.
Not till July. In fact, probably before summer, I need a full package because I don't.
Your birthday July, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going away for my
birthday. Right, brilliant.
Not for my birthday, but we've timed it to be away for my birthday.
Yeah.
It's just fun, isn't it?
I do that with Tristan. It's mortified because it means he can't party.
Oh yeah, when you're a kid, yeah.
But it's like, well, getting holiday.
Yeah, kids are. When he's older, he'll love it.
The only year that he'll be nicked is the year that his friends will turn 18, the year before him.
Yeah, that'll be annoying. I was like that.
Oh yeah, July, yeah.
Liam was 18 in September, and I was 18 in July.
Obviously, he still went out.
No, like I literally did 12 until I was like 25.
12, well, yeah. I've had the advantage of growing this tall and growing
I don't
these.
have any older siblings either. Yeah,
Yeah, you're the oldest.
Yeah. We used to drink at house parties and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But my mum would like go and buy me some cider for the party and stuff. Like, yeah, I didn't go. I think I was too mortified and getting turned away. I also think I didn't need to because parties and my mum and dad were like happy for us to drink at like a barbecue. Not drink, but we'd have a champion.
That's what I do with Daisy because I think that the more it's normal, the less likely she's. We're all going to go and get too drunk. I know
Yeah,
that.
I've had drink tequila since I was 16. But yeah.
Yeah, show me a bottle of 2020. I can feel it there. Oh. Anyway, yeah, she had a glass of Prosecco last night with Daisy. I got given a bottle by my neighbour for looking after the cat while she was away. So we had a glass each, and I gave Daisy some because.
Well, like in France, they all have wine with it. Exactly. And if you look at their relationship with alcohol compared to ours,
exactly, you don't see them in a field with a bottle of White Lightning cider.
Really?
I didn't remember. Or like, yeah. So if we get ready at Sarah's, what you're wearing? Jeans and a nice top. Yeah, I'm wearing jeans and a nice top. We'll get ready at Sarah's. We'll bring some Lamborghini.
We used to buy these shots from Home Bargains.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
You could buy these packs of 4 full of shots from Home Bargains, and we were in a group of 4. Someone would just turn up with like 2 packs of £50 a pack.
Amazing.
For pre-drink.
Yeah, so we always used to drink that wine while we were getting ready. Should we call it?
Should we wrap it up?
No, I was looking at the time and then I thought, I wonder how long we've been talking. Oh, 44 minutes.
That's a nice one. I think we've covered some good ground there.
We did, and I feel healed after eating my Easter eggs too. And I'm a member, so I can ask these things.
You can ask Alice on Tuesday or Thursday.
I love that. Ask Alice.
Hashtag ask
I feel
Alice.
like it needs its own logo.
Yeah. No, I'm not making any more logos for a while. You know, I made that logo myself, the Slay the Day one.
I couldn't believe it when I did it, and then I pressed to join the Facebook group, and I was like, slay the day. Oh my God, I'm even more excited into this world. And I use my little emojis. I put it on that breakfast one.
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly.
that's been lovely. That coffee was lovely, and it's free because we've been collecting the points. Just need to collect some more points now and get some food with it.
Over and out from Nesso in Morley.